Today we are building Newcastle's future squad. Every single player in today's squad has had a transfer rumour. There's been some talk of them other than one, which is just a wild card that I'm sort of throwing in. But this is what I expect the Newcastle squad to look like in sort of like the next 12 months. I haven't gone for completely unrealistic targets like Mbappe, Neymar, even though that potentially could happen.
No.
Newcastle's new Saudi owners are worth 10 times, well actually even more than 10 times more than Manchester City. You've seen what Manchester City have done in the last few years, and I feel like Newcastle could follow that same example.
I don't know. I think that's a bit dodgy, mate.
The bench and reserves are players that Newcastle have been linked with throughout the recent transfer window. We have João Pedro, who is close to signing. By the time this video comes out, he might be a Newcastle player. I couldn't pick up his future stars because they're extinct because EA don't understand. Another player that was interestingly linked, Aaron Ramsey, recently moved over to Rangers, and he has been linked with Newcastle. Not sure if that's a signing I would particularly want, but it is what it is. We have Jack Harrison from Leeds, that the deal is kind of up in the air at the moment, so I'd be interested to see if he signs. Edson Alvarez from Ajax, another player Newcastle are interested in signing. The striker from Benfica, Goncalo Ramos, I've probably butchered his name, but I can't help it. Another player, I think reportedly 30 million, that there is a little bit of interest in. One a little bit outside the box, Timo Werner. Now, he obviously has gone back to Leipzig. However, I believe that's a loan. I do feel like potentially if he goes back up to the level he was at before he joined Chelsea, it could be a signing that Newcastle could make potentially in the summer. A player all Newcastle fans want, Lucas Paqueta, very good friends with Bruno Guimaraes. It has been linked and hopefully he signs for the club. Chris Wood, obviously, is still at Newcastle. He's not actually a centre-back. It's just his best card. And Pulisic.
It's like the LeBron James of soccer.
Also been linked to St James's Park, which is another interesting one. And a player that I would love to see in the black and white. Into the starting 11. Now, obviously, I've said this is going to be Newcastle's squad that I think is going to be very similar to where they're going to be at in about 12 months' time. Potentially even better players than you're going to see today. In goal is going to be our recent signing. And I wasn't going to put somebody else in goal, and that's going to be Nick Pope. Hopefully, Pope will, excel at Newcastle and pick up that #1 jersey for England. Our free kick connoisseur scored an absolute insane free kick against Manchester City. He's still going to be there in 12 months. He's still going to be our right back, Kieran Trippier. Now, his card is currently at Atletico Madrid. This is the best version of Trippier on FIFA, so I thought I'd just use that. Our first centre-back, recent signing, actually plays for Newcastle. It's going to be Botman. He has a Future Stars card that I can't, again, get hold of because EA just aren't giving us the cards we need to complete SBCs. And there he is, Sven Botman. The second centre-back in the Newcastle futuristic squad is going to be a player who plays for Leipzig that has been linked with the club, isn't signing in this window, but potentially in January. It's going to be Gavardio. And he does have a team of the season card, so it makes this squad a little bit better. I did want to be very realistic when it comes to building this team. I wasn't going to put Neymar and Mbappe, and Gavardio is definitely a signing that I think potentially we could make, and he would really bolster up that defence. In left back, obviously Maxwell Cornet was linked. He ended up moving to West Ham. I don't feel like he's a potential signing that we will then go for in the future, so I didn't put him in. I had a little look around. I thought potentially like a Nuno Mendes would be cool, or Claude Maurice. Interesting cards. French as well, link up to that St. Max. But we're just going to go with Matty Target. There he is sitting there. We're going to swap them over. Target obviously has had a great start to his Newcastle career. And I feel like in 12 months, he's still going to be our left back. The two centre-mid partnership today, obviously, if Paqueta signs, then this could mix up a little bit. But they're both Newcastle players. They're playing absolutely insane at the moment. The Brazilian duo, we've got Joe Linton to start. That's Silver Stars, beautiful card right there. And the best Bruno in the league.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
And that is starting to look very juicy. Now, could you imagine lining up against that Newcastle team? It's very similar to what we've got anyway, but yeah. Probably our brightest spark right now, a player that I hope stays because there are transfer rumours that he might leave, but I feel like the way Newcastle are progressing, that ain't going to happen. Alan.
Don't
Max Inman. What a baller right there. And also the player I'm going to put up for discard today. I'm going to run this futuristic Newcastle team into one game of FUT Champs. And if I lose, I will put St. Maximin in a gold upgrade. On the right-hand side, another player we have been linked with, Leicester City. I feel like this could be a transfer we could get over the line. I really hope so. Obviously, this could change by the time this video comes out. It's going to be James Maddison. Obviously, Maddison is, I say a little bit older. He's only, I think he's 26. But he's kind of a player that is reaching his potential. Leicester aren't doing very well at the moment. He's going to want to play for a better club. Newcastle's the club. Get in the squad. This transfer should be complete by the time this video's out, and I'm hoping for a 99 player moment. Alexander Isak. Signing over from Real Sociedad, I think the fee's about 60 million, breaking 60 or 70 million, breaking Newcastle's transfer fee. Like I say, by the time this video's out, he could be a Newcastle player, and I feel like he's going to be great for the Premier League this year. Now, I did have João Pedro in the squad just before I recorded this video, and I feel like I just wanted to throw a bit of a wild card out there of a potential signing that Newcastle could make. And I've decided on Jonathan David. I'll be honest with you, there's no transfer rumours, there's no nothing. I feel like I'd be a good addition to the squad, and I feel like it's a very realistic target for the next 12 months. We've also been linked with Diaby from Bayern Munich. There were even talks of Ter Stegen coming over. Maybe that was before Pope. Conor Gallagher as well, and Callum Hudson-Odoi. So it's going to be very interesting to see sort of where Newcastle are in the next 12 months. So that's the squad we're going to be playing with today. As I said, my beautiful footies, Alan St. Maximin, is going to be up for discard today. He will be putting a gold upgrade if we lose. Let's head into a game of foot champs and hopefully pick up the W. And this is going to be our opponent that decides St. Maximin's fate. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Matty Target looks into Alan St. Max. Oh, it's beautiful. Exactly what he does IRL. What is that? That's not what he does IRL. Joel Linton. Alan St. Maximin! St. Maximin. And that is the signing I would like to see for the club. Jonathan David picking up a beauty. Oh, Joel Linton. Joel Linton! Oh! St. Maximin. I can't score a header if I try for a challenge, and he bangs that in. That is just a goal that we're going to see in real life. Maybe this week. Oh, it's just absolute magic from the boys. The St. James's Park team. We play in white and black. As we've picked up the victory today, there is going to be no discard. Please let me know down in the comments any players that you think would fit the Newcastle side. And also, make sure you check out this video that YouTube recommends that you're going to love.